Hello, everyone, and welcome to the WKYC Facebook Live page. I'm here with D.R.King, the NBC Voice Contestant. How you doing today?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Of course. Thank you for taking the time to talk to us. So, tell me a little bit about how you got started with singing.
I started singing when I was 3 years old. My dad put me in front of a mic at church, and the rest is history. I've been singing ever since.
And how old were you when you first got in front of the mic?
Like 3 years old.
3 years old,
Yes.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about how you got to The Voice. The Voice is such a huge stage. So tell me how you started from 3 years old at church to making it to The Voice.
Well, I started, of course, church, and then from church, I auditioned for the Cleveland School of the Arts, where I went from 6th to 12th grade.
Awesome.
After that, I graduated. I went to Central State University, and I traveled with the Grammy-nominated Central State University Chorus.
Awesome.
And then from there, I moved to New Orleans. I was working as a teacher in New Orleans, and I moved back to Cleveland. I was working here at Hope Academies. Left there, went to Japan, had a residency at a club named Gary's in Nagoya, Japan. Left there, came back home, and really couldn't find anything to do. So, like, my friend was like, hey, you want to go audition for The Voice? I was like, okay, sure. So we went to New York, auditioned for The Voice, and I didn't make it.
The first time you didn't make it?
The first time I didn't make it.
Wow.
5 years later.
Okay.
Here we are.
So pick yourself up and keep trying.
Yeah,
huh?
so after that, I left. I went back home to Cleveland, and I sat home for like 2 weeks, and then I packed my bags, moved to New York.
Moved to New York.
Started doing off-Broadway musicals, and through that, I started networking, meeting people, and got into like singing at weddings and corporate events and getting residencies at different venues in the city. And, you know, I started working with this producer who got an opportunity for me to do a private audition for The Voice, and he was like, you want to do it? I was like, sure. You know, Voice is my mom's favorite show, so I was like, of course she'd be happy about it.
Yeah,
so,
shout out to Mom.
Yeah, shout out to my mom. Mom, shout out to Mom. But definitely, so yeah, I did that, and now I'm here,
you are,
and
Team
I'm like,
Kelly.
oh my gosh, Kelly Clarkson is my coach, and I'm literally...
Tell me about how you came to that decision now. During the blind auditions, you had an amazing performance of Imagine Dragons' song, Believer.
Yes.
First of all, how did you pick that song?
Well, actually, I did not pick that song.
Okay, what song did you pick?
I had a bunch of other songs that I was auditioning with and that I picked, but I know a lot of it has to do with clearance. I'm not sure exactly why, but they gave me that song. I had never heard that song before.
Oh, wow, okay.
And then when I told my family about it, my niece, that's like her favorite song. I'm like, oh, I guess I got to listen to the radio a little bit more.
Okay.
But yeah, so they gave me the song, and at first I was a little apprehensive about it, but once I got the message and I got the vibe of it, I was like, this is a really dope song.
Yeah, you did a great job.
And you know, it grew on me, and the rest is history.
Yeah. So both Blake and Kelly turned around. So tell me about, did you have an idea of who you wanted to be your coach going into it, and then how did you come to the decision to pick Kelly?
I did have an idea. And it was between Kelly and Blake. Those were the two that I wanted. Even though I would have been grateful for Adam, Alicia, anybody to turn around and give me the opportunity and the chance, but those were the two I was leaning towards. And for them to be the two that turned, I was just like, thank you, you know, answer prayer. So then it just boiled down to who turned first. And, you know, Kelly Clarkson is the first American Idol.
Yeah,
She's like the original OG for these type of competitions. So, like, why not pick her and have somebody who's been there to coach you and take you through that? So,
absolutely.
Like, even though Blake wins all the time, but yeah, Kelly definitely it was my first choice, and I'm glad.
Awesome. So tell me a little bit about what's the most valuable thing that Kelly has taught you thus far in your journey?
Never giving up and then believing in yourself. You know, that's pretty much, she's always like, I believe in you, you know, and just encouraging me and always saying how much she loves my voice, even when I don't, you know, sometimes, and I have doubts about myself. To have somebody to tell you, like, you're great and you're doing a great job, it's always comforting and it's always uplifting. So I can definitely say that I've taken that from her, and just, like I said, I love her dearly. She's so sweet and awesome.
Yeah. So you talk about the camaraderie with Kelly, but what about the other contestants? Recently, you had the battle rounds with Miss Foster. How did that go? What was that experience like?
Oh my gosh. So Jackie and I, you know, we've developed a friendship from being on the show and being out there for the blinds and, you know, being out there for the battle rounds and everything. So we had kind of already been cool. And then, you know, when they told us that we were going up against each other, it was like, oh my gosh. But it was so cool because, you know, we both, you know, we just came to this agreement, like, you know, let's just make good music. It's not about a battle. It's not about any of that. I mean, we did go in there with a mission, which was one win, one steal. So if one of us won and the other one got stolen, we were good. Yeah. And that's what happened. Exactly what happened. So, like, mission accomplished. Yeah. And, you know, everything happens for a reason. So I'm just grateful that I won and she's still on the show.
Absolutely. So what are you most looking forward to going into the next round?
Oh my gosh, well, I'm looking forward to the knockout rounds are crazy, first of all. And the person who I'm going up against is insane. Is an insane vocalist, and it's just so crazy. Like, just the talent on this show right now is so crazy, and just to be in the ranking and the running with these guys is like it's a blessing, and at the same time it's a lot of hard work. But I'm here to compete, and I'm here to show, you know.
Show them what you got.
Show them what I got, and show them how Cleveland rocks.
Okay, show them how Cleveland rocks. So we talked a lot about The Voice, but let's talk a little bit about Cleveland. So you grew up here.
Yes.
But you moved to New York.
Right.
So now you came back. What's the one thing that you have to do when you're in Cleveland?
Oh, what I've done already.
Yeah, okay.
I've had a corned beef sandwich.
Yes.
That's the first thing. And probably after this, I'm going to go get a Polish boy somewhere, either Hot Sauce Williams, because I did see they're about to close.
Did you hear that Hot Sauce Williams
closing?
closing?
The one
that's
on
so
Carnegie.
sad,
yeah, that one's closing, and that's like, oh my gosh. I used to go there all the time.
Yeah.
You know, I went to School of Art, so it's not far
right
from
down
my
the street.
school. Yeah,
Absolutely.
But yeah, I'm probably going to do that. Definitely going to do that. I got me some Grippos already.
Okay.
Yeah, I just got to get my
Cleveland staples. So the corned beef sandwich, the Polish boy, Grippos.
Yes.
And then what's the one place you have to visit?
The one place I have to visit, I've already visited my mom. I've visited my sisters. I've seen all my siblings so far, except for my sister that lives in Dayton.
Okay.
I haven't been able to get to my high school yet, and I definitely want to go. They're on break right now, so I wasn't able to go visit, and by the time they start up, I'll be gone. So.
Okay. So you didn't get to visit your high school, but I did see on social media that you visited an elementary school today.
Yes, I went to Lee and Eaton Elementary School, which
how was that
both
like
of my nieces they attend that school.
Oh, nice.
So, you know, they have been like, yo, my music teacher wants you to come. My music teacher wants you to come. And like I said on the show, I love the kids. I used to be a school teacher, so it was definitely something that I wanted to do to get back and, you know, give back and just, you know, show the kids, you know, you just believe in yourself, you can do it, you can make it, just hard work pays off. And as long as you're putting the time and the energy into something positive will come out of it.
Is that the message that you try to send to people with your music and with your advocacy in the community, that just to believe in yourself?
Definitely, and it's never too late. You know, I'm 34 years old. I don't have a problem telling people. I know I don't look that old. I look good for my age, thank you. But, you know, definitely, yeah. Believe in yourself, it's never too late. And I have a lot of friends that, you know, I grew up singing with that, you know, kind of gave up a little bit. And now they see me and they're like, you're inspiring me, and you're, and that, now, first of all, that's overwhelming, and I feel so blessed to, you know, to be that for people. But yeah, I want everybody to believe in themselves, to have a gift, to have a passion.
Just pursue it.
Trust it. Trust your gift. That's always what I tell people. Trust your gift. If God gave you a gift, gave you something, and you know you believe that much into it,
yeah.
If you put the time and energy into it, something will definitely come out of it.
And you talk about your gift. At what point did you know that singing was your gift and that it wasn't being involved with students and teaching? At what point did you know that you wanted to full-time pursue music?
Well, when my last job was at Hope Academy, and you know I would sing with the kids and we would play, but I just wasn't happy. I mean, I love working with the kids, and it was a great experience, a great opportunity to be able to pour back into, you know, the future. But just like in the back of my mind, it's like I just want to sing. I just want to sing, and I never really had that opportunity to really just sing. And you know, one thing led to another. A good friend of mine was like, "Hey, I got this opportunity that I can't do. Would you like to go to Japan?" I was like, "Shoot, yeah, I definitely would love to go." And from there, it kind of just opened up, you know, everything for me, and now I'm doing music full-time. I've been doing it full-time ever since, and I've not had to work a regular job or anything. Like, I've solely relied on my talents and my gifts. So that's why I always tell people, believe in yourself, and you put the time and the energy in, something good will come out of it.
Okay, so now we're going to take a couple of you guys' questions. Do you have any for me, Krista? No? Okay, well, again, congratulations on your success. You can catch D.R.King and the other contestants on The Voice Monday and Tuesdays right here on Channel 3. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Kierra, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you. I love you, Cleveland.